Hi there, Aries. Thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 11th of April. Last week, the stunning new moon in your sign combined with Uranus, the planet of surprises. And this energy is going to be reverberating around the heavens for another 3 weeks. But in the first half of this week, the Sun in Aries continues to combine with Uranus. So if you do find yourself in the mood for a complete change in whatever part of your life, whether it's in terms of your diet, your interests, the places you visit, or just you want to start afresh on something that's really stimulating, or you do this in a spontaneous moment, it wouldn't be a surprise. The stars are basically pushing you to embrace all that's fresh and exciting. And you are at your best when you do listen to your hunches and just go for it. And this combination can surely push you to do this. But your ruler Mars is very much in the picture this week and is going to be forging a right angle to Neptune, the planet of dreams, right through to the end of this month. And this, I must be honest, is a particularly tricky influence. Now, it's possible that you're going to encounter someone in the weeks to come who may, on the face of it, seem utterly charming and have a very compelling story to tell. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you should immediately fall in with what they're saying, because this is the aspect of deception par excellence. There's no aspect that can cause such trickery as Mars and Neptune. Because if you think about it, Mars is about desire, and Neptune is very much to do with dreams. So when you get the two together in a negative way, and Neptune for you is in a very psychological area, so it's calling out to your desires, which may be manifesting in a more subconscious part of your personality. And yet Mars is in a very explorative, go for it part of your scope. So if you are too spontaneous and just go for something in the moment, you do need to be very aware of the consequences. Mars is also going to be going into a retrograde on Saturday this week, and this is going to be twisting backwards for some time. And again, some of the desires and impulses you have to just go for it may not necessarily mesh so well for you. This is reinforced even more this week when on Thursday there's a quarter moon. This quarter moon occurs in the sign of Cancer, which for you is all about your emotions, your bases, your foundations in life. And again, if you're a bit too direct or do something without thinking through the consequences, the implications of this over the following week may see you doing something that goes against your best instincts. It's possible that someone around you is going to put a counter argument to you if you are thinking of charging in a new direction. It could be someone who's kindly, supportive and nurturing and just instinctively is trying to protect you, or it could be someone more authoritative, which is still coming from the energy of Pluto right at the top of your horoscope. But until you get all the facts really clearly in place, this is probably not the best of weeks to be too impulsive. However much something or someone seems to be just the thing you want, you need to give yourself a little bit more time to work things out and get a feel for what's really tangible. But there is a great link this week between Mercury and Jupiter. And when it comes to business or the more practical side of your financial situation, as long as you get those details really clear in your mind, you could actually make some shrewd moves and have a slice of fortune. It is true that Jupiter does continue to twist backwards, and by the end of this month, Mercury is going to slam on the brakes too, and is set for an extended period through to mid-June in the sign of Taurus. But in the second half of May, Jupiter and Mercury are going to be repeating their association, which can be very good for you when it comes to your business prospects. But as I say, even if you want to do something that's innovative and fresh and different, and that might be just what you need to do at the moment, you do need to just think through the different scenarios that could occur if things don't go quite to plan. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck and goodbye for now.